Welcome to the Faith Focus Network, where we explore the rich traditions and practices of the Catholic faith. I'm your host, Daniela Bezant, and today we're delving into a fascinating aspect of the canonization process, and that's the role of the devil's advocate. We'll unpack what this role entails, why it's crucial in the making of a saint, and explore the notable example of Christopher Hitchens serving as the devil's advocate during the beatification process of Mother Teresa. Stay with us for an enlightening journey into this unique and essential part of saint-making. Let's begin by understanding what the devil's advocate is and the purpose in the canonization process. The term devil's advocate comes from the Latin advocatus diaboli. This official role, established in 1587 by Pope Sixtus V, is part of the Roman Catholic Church's canonization process. The devil's advocate is responsible for critically examining the life and miracles of a candidate for sainthood, raising objections, and seeking to ensure that the evidence presented is rigorous and free from error. This role serves to maintain the integrity of the canonization process, ensuring that only those who truly exemplify heroic virtue and holiness are declared saints. The devil's advocate, formerly known as the promoter of the faith, presents arguments against the canonization of a candidate. They scrutinize the candidate's life, writings, and reported miracles, questioning the authenticity and validity of the evidence. This process helps to prevent the canonization of individuals who do not meet the strict criteria set by the Church. By presenting opposing viewpoints, the devil's advocate ensures a thorough and unbiased examination of the candidate's cause. Historically, the role of the devil's advocate was a vital part of the canonization process. However, in 1983, Pope John Paul II revised the canonization procedures, reducing the formal role of the devil's advocate. Despite this, the principles of rigorous scrutiny and thorough investigation remain integral to the process. One of the most notable examples of the devil's advocate in recent history is the case of Mother Teresa. After her death in 1997, the process for her beatification began. Despite her widespread acclaim as a living saint, her cause was not without controversy. Christopher Hitchens, a well-known British-American author and critic, was invited to serve as the devil's advocate for Mother Teresa's beatification. Hitchens had previously written critically about Mother Teresa, questioning her motivations, financial practices, and the conditions in her homes for the dying. In his book, The Missionary Position, Mother Teresa in Theory and Practice, he presented a scathing critique of her work and legacy. Hitchens was asked to present his objections during the beatification process. His role was to provide a counter-narrative to the testimonies of Mother Teresa's holiness and miracles. Despite his objections, the Congregation of the Causes of Saints carefully examined all evidence, including Hitchens' critiques. Ultimately, the congregation determined that Mother Teresa's life and works met the criteria for beatification. In 2003, Mother Teresa was beatified by Pope John Paul II, and she was canonized as a saint by Pope Francis in 2016. The rigorous examination of her case, including the objections raised by Hitchens, underscored the thoroughness of the process. The role of the devil's advocate highlights the Church's commitment to integrity and thoroughness in the canonization process. By critically examining every aspect of a candidate's life and miracles, the Church ensures that only those who exemplify true holiness and virtue are declared saints. This process helps to maintain the credibility and sanctity of the canonization process. Thank you for joining me today as we explored the role of the devil's advocate. I hope this episode provided you with some valuable insights. Don't forget to subscribe to the Faith Focus Network for more explorations of our Catholic faith. If you found this episode helpful, please share it with others, and please leave a comment. It really helps us when you do. May the saints guide and inspire you on your path to holiness. Let's keep that faith alive.